Hi, everybody. This is Sona here. I am going to be teaching you how to manifest like a boss. And I hope this thing is on. Yeah, I guess I am live. Well, um, a little bit about me. I am a leading manifestation mindset and wealth expert. I call myself a specialist on these topics, and basically, going through life, you live and you learn. And 3 to 5 years ago, I was a hot fucking mess, and I mean a hot damn mess. I was a damn people pleaser. It was all about them, not about me, throughout my whole life. And I tell you, as a child, I grew up with, I'm gonna say biological mom, because biological, she gave birth to me, but my true mom is a mom that was my mother, and lost her a year ago. But I have been through so much abuse and trauma. That's the word I was looking for, trauma, throughout my childhood. I mean, I used to get beat so much for looking, like rolling my eyes. I used to get beat until my mom, biological mother, decided she was going to beat me with an extension cord while I was in the shower. And I believe I was 15 or 16 years old. And I tell you, I did not have a childhood at all. I I did not, how some kids say they had summers and they went to summer camp and band camp and all that. No, I was raising two children. I was raising my mother's other two kids she had by this man that was stayed in and out of prison. I remember being 6 years old. I'm in a prison where she's visiting this man on Easter Sunday. I'm in my Easter dress. I think I couldn't even, yeah, I think I was 6. Um, so my biological mom, she had a thing for prison men. Why? I don't know. Um, and so when I became an adult, when I turned 18, you know, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm getting the fuck out of here. Um, and I was in between my biological mom and my adopted mom. And the funny things, my adopted mom was in Atlanta, so she nurtured me. She taught me things that I didn't learn from my biological mom. And I'm sorry, my computer keeps moving. I am in bed, y'all. I have an injury here, and I overdid it today with my ankle. So I'm here icing my ankle. Hi Donna. Hi Jillian. Hey girl, what's up? Um, so going into adulthood and being married to this man that said he loved me, but he did not love me. He wanted to be my knight in shining armor. He didn't know what love was. He didn't know how to protect a woman. So basically, it was all about him. Again, there you go with that people pleasing shit that I was going through. It did not click for me until I had my baby, 28 years old. That's when it clicked. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. What about me? What about me? So I left, not knowing how to live on my own, with a 2-year-old baby on my hip, and I walked away from my marriage. Now, I had to learn a lot of shit at 28 years old, real quick. I had to learn how to manifest money real quick. And let's get into that. Let's get into manifestation. Okay. I got a lot of notes here, so I'm probably going to be looking back and forth. I got my journal here, my little furry journal. I keep all my notes in too. Okay, when it comes to manifesting, law of attraction happens 100% of the time. I'm going to say that again. Law of attraction happens 100% of the time. We are manifesting all day, every day. But one thing we're not doing is manifesting consciously. That's the key. Key word. I advise you get some pen and piece of paper and take some notes, because I don't give all this information out. I don't give this info out at all, what I'm about to give out today. So basically what I'm going to tell you is how to consciously manifest what you want and what you desire. Now let's talk about manifestation. Manifestation is not based upon current thought. It's from past thoughts. So your current reality is coming from past thoughts. Now we have the conscious mind and we have the subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind pretty much runs our day to day. Okay. So basically, you know, get up in the morning, go brush our teeth, go make us a shake or make us a breakfast. You get ready for work. You get in the car. You turn on ignition. That's all the subconscious mind going on right there. Let me give you an example. I woke up one morning. This is a week ago. Woke up one morning and I'm like, oh God, I wish I could have a day off. Why in the hell did I subconsciously think that shit? Yeah, I got a couple of days off, but I injured myself doing that, getting it off, because it was not the best manifestation thought that I could have done to get that day off. I didn't consciously make that decision. So when manifestation constantly with the consciousness, you have to decide what you want. I'm gonna say that again. Decide exactly what you want. Okay? When you make that decision, I'm gonna refer to my notes because, you know, there are steps to this. And sometimes when I manifest, I don't use all those steps and I end up messing up. I'm human. So basically, when you want something, and I got a fan going, my paper, my notes keep flying everywhere. So when you want something, you got to know exactly what you want. So let's say you go to Burger King. I don't know where you are, if you got Burger King or McDonald's or whatever. You say, I want a caramel macchiato, iced coffee, whatever they have. And then they just give you a regular coffee. Okay. You really wasn't sure what you wanted, even though you told them you wanted that caramel macchiato, but they don't carry that caramel macchiato. So they just gave you a regular coffee. Okay, yeah. You know, you want a wealthy man that you would like to have sex with and pay all the bills. Yeah. But you know what? Rephrase that. You can rephrase it by saying, you know what? I am worthy of a wealthy man that is sexy, that has a sexy sex drive, that can make me so orgasmic that I just start manifesting shit that just takes care of all my needs, and I'm happy and I'm satisfied. And I'm gonna get to the way you word that soon, but I wanted to show you an example. You use I am. I want represents the fact that you don't have it. You have to be in the sense of already having it. So say for instance, you want this man, you got to act like you're going to have this man. Say for instance, you want to marry this man. So start doing symbols like, you know, get that wedding magazine and buy you a fake engagement ring. Rock that shit. Get a fat ass rock. You can get them things off of Amazon. Start like me. I don't think I'm ready for a man yet. I'm too damn selfish right now. But I do leave the right side of the bed open because I already know I'm going to have a partner. When that's going to happen, when I'm really ready for it, I'm going to have that partner. But I don't think I'm ready for that yet. But I'll get there. But you have to word it in such a way, and you have to be in such a way. Like, for instance, guys, I've been wanting a Tesla, and I manifested the damn Tesla wrong. Okay? But I wanted a Tesla. Oh, my papers are flying everywhere. Let's put this over here. But anyway, I manifested this Tesla, right? I had been going to look at this Tesla, touching the leather, touching the controls in the Tesla, and, feeling the steering wheel, opening up the sunroof. I didn't get the test drive, but I just got to sit in it. And I'm like, man, this is flying. Get on the internet in it. I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And I get these emails and I read the emails and I Google the pictures and, I Google the specs. I'm up to date with everything. And so they finally talked me into coming in for a test drive. So I went in for a test drive, guys. Fell in love with the damn car. I'm like, shit, I like this. So they was like, well, you know what? You can have the model, what's the Model 3. And I was like, and it's like, oh yeah, it's going to be $1,600 a month. I'm like, no. I manifested a Tesla. I manifested the payments, but I don't have, and I've always said, when I manifest the right Tesla for me, I'm going to manifest that investment, that wealth investment that's going to pay me monthly to pay that note. So that's how I'm going to do that. Well, manifested the Tesla really wasn't the Tesla I wanted because the 3 has the freaking, I call it the iPad screen and the dash. And I'm like, no, it's not what I want. But the universe is like, okay, well, if you want this Tesla, this is the one you're ready for. So universe makes sure that it gives you what's best for you. But when I decided, I said, no, I'm not going to do this Tesla. I'm not trying to pay a $1,600 a month note. And it's just not happening right now. So I'll pass. But you know what? I'm going to come back when when I'm ready. I'm not ready right now. But I'll come back. I'm going to eventually get that Model S and the Model X, and I'm going to pay cash for it. I'm already put that out there. Model S, Model X, pay cash for both. Okay, so that's talking about knowing exactly what you want. Now, I'm going to have some homework for you guys to do too. So, number 2. I'm a whole number 2, but I'm gonna make another word number 2. Belief. Now let's get on belief. All right. Subconscious mind only allow you to manifest something that you feel safe or what you believe you can do. So you believe you can manifest a parking spot, which is very easy. I always get the front parking spot. It's just no brainer for me. That's already in my mind. I'm getting a front parking spot unless I choose to park further away, because I know maybe some idiots are parking in the front. So belief is a true key. And in order to change your beliefs, you know, how can I put this? Subconscious mind only believes what's safe for you, and that is a survival mechanism that's programmed. Is what's safe, what is safe to have. For instance, let's say, oh, I'm gonna win $200 million on the lottery. Subconscious mind is like, yeah, right. That's straight bullshit. You ain't winning shit. You can't have that type of money. Okay, that's what the subconscious is saying. But if you say, oh, you know what? I'm going to find $20 on the ground, and boom, that $20 appears, because that $20 is safe. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's safe. And, you know, I'm known on YouTube for a video said manifesting $500 in 5 hours. At that time, that $500 was safe for me. It was safe. So that's what I mean in belief. Now, I'll give you another example. My son was getting ready to go to college. I'm sending him to private college, okay? Private college is expensive. His tuition was first year $34,000. Student loans and financial aid only covered $17,000. So 17,000. I'm sorry, I can't think off the top of my head. So I was missing roughly around another 18, 19. Let's round it up to 20,000. Now, mind you, at that time, I did not have 20,000 in the bank to cut a check to that school, and didn't. So me and my son are sitting in this lobby of the school in San Diego, and we're like, you know what? We only have 17,000 in aid. I said, but you know what? Something just feels right about this. That's what I said. I said, don't it feel right to you? And he says, yes, it does feel right. So when I went to go apply for the Parent Plus loan, this shit was funny, because I tell you, I was really just like, I was like doubting Debbie, okay? I thought it was a scam. So I went to go apply for this loan. And once I hit that button, it said approve. I was like, oh, hell no, it's a bullshit. I fell out of my chair. I was like, this is a bullshit. I said, I'm in a bankruptcy. How the hell am I getting approved for this shit? It's okay, we're going to double check. Next thing you know, they sent me a letter saying that I was approved for $27,000 towards my son's education. $27,000. That took him over $40,000. But it took the fact that it felt right. There we go with feelings. Feelings is coming in. It felt right. And I believed, even though I was joking about it, it felt right. So when it feels right, that belief is in there that it's safe for you to have it. I did that again this past year. I'm doing it again. So when you want all these things, you have to feel as you already have them. You have to feel safe with having them. And so that's where you have to program your mind. And the subconscious mind, I tell you, it's a stubborn thing to program. Okay? So next up is fears. Okay, You know, the moment you get clear on what you want, and you get that fear, you get that uneasiness, you get that resistance. Resistance and fear to me is the same thing. Hi, Natalie. Um, so you gotta get past those fears. Um, you can only heal those fears when you're totally aware of those fears. For me, fear of failure was my biggest fear. I've had so many damn businesses. It's ridiculous. I've had so many businesses, and I was so susceptible to self-sabotage. It was just, I just did. I mean, I had an import-export business. Didn't last, only the time during when I was pregnant. I had an Amway business. That didn't last. I had ACM business. I was a heavy multi-level marketer. That lasted about 4 years. They started doing changes. I couldn't adjust to the changes and lost my business. I had a mobile spa business, one of the biggest and longest business I had. I had it for 8 years in Atlanta. Loved my business, loved what I did. We did mobile spa services. Loved it. Even when I moved here, I still had my business, opened my business in LA, and things went south. I couldn't handle the business in LA. I couldn't handle it in Atlanta. My son was sick. I ended up losing everything, ended up being homeless. Lived in the homeless system for a year and a half. Lost everything. And when I say I lost everything, I lost everything because of my fears. My fear of failure, my fear of everything. I lost everything. I mean, I lost baby pictures. I lost memorabilia for my son's birth. Did I tell you I lost everything? I lost everything twice. Stripped down. I thought it was some kind of God punishment or something. So you have to, get over those fears. You have to bring them to the surface, and you will have to really feel those fears so you can release those fears. Now, okay, let's talk about vibration frequency. So when you're manifesting, what you attract is based on frequency and vibration. If you want to simplify energy, everything is energy. Money is energy. I'm going to get into money soon. Money is energy. Everything you want, desire, we're energy. Our eyesight cannot keep up with the speed of the way molecules and atoms fly around here. We're really matter. We just see this physical form because our eyes can't keep up with all that. Our eyesight can't. But if we had that super sight where it moved at the speed of light, we'll be running around here, our matter just floating around. So basically, you have to embody the frequency to achieve your desires. So, and what I mean by this is, if you want this wealthy man, if you want him to pay all the bills, you want him to take care of you, you have to embody that frequency in order to attract that man. Get what I'm saying? So you can't be at a lower vibration and think you're gonna pretty much attract that person or attract that thing that you desire. Let's talk about that for a minute. So when I lost my mom a year ago, I thought I had lost all my mojo. I couldn't manifest for shit. Grief was a motherfucker. I was very discombobulated. I couldn't function. I had PTSD. I was traumatized by watching her die. It was crazy, and I'm like trying to pull money out of thin air, and I needed money for this, and I needed money for that, and I could not do it. I could not do it at all. because I was on that low frequency of grief. The low frequency of grief only brings you what it attracts. So you have to embody that frequency of what you desire. I'm going to say that again. You have to embody that energy, that frequency, that vibration of what you desire. Okay? Okay. So the next one, which everybody has an issue with, is letting it go. Okay? You want something, you want to manifest it, you figured out what you want, and the next thing is you got to surrender. Let it go. You can't worry about it. You can't focus on it. You can't stress on it, because basically you're blocking it. As what they say in the South, you blocking your blessings. So you gotta let it go. And I'm give you. I know I'm good with having these stories, and I'm gonna give you another example. I was homeless when I came here, when I moved down here in Orange County, and I'm living from Airbnb to Airbnb, and I'm running out of money, and I'm like, I gotta get an apartment. I'm gonna live down here. I made the decision. I said, I'm gonna live down here. And I had been doing an Airbnb thing for like about 4 months. And I was like, I gotta find it, but my money's dwindling. I said, I got bad credit. I'm not gonna be able to put down a full deposit. I said, okay, I'm gonna manifest my perfect apartment without having to put the money down. So I'm listening to people in my ear. I'm not listening to my intuition, and I'm gonna get into intuition in a minute. And I'm like, this is what I want, an apartment. I was like, I said, I didn't even say I am. I said, I desire an apartment that is big enough, really big enough, the size of the apartment I had in LA. But it could be a 1-bedroom. I could turn the living room area into a loft area where my son can be. I said, we'll still have a lot of space in the kitchen. We'll have a lot of space in the bathroom. I have a bedroom that I can call my sanctuary, and it would be in a beautiful place. I said, it'll be either second floor, third floor, fourth floor. I won't have to go too far to the store or anything else. And I'm still listening to these people in my ears about, oh, don't go to Irvine. Oh, it's expensive, blah, 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 blah. So one day I heard a voice that says, go to the village. And I'm like, Googling the village? Go hell no, this shit in Irvine. This thing is. It's like, bitch, get up off your ass and go. So I got up. I went to look at this apartment. The first apartment she showed me was my apartment. Everything I could have asked for, it was my apartment. She showed me another apartment, and I was like, nah. It was bigger. The closet was just as big as my freaking bedroom. I was like, I don't need that much space. It was more money, too. So I went in, took the application, filled it out, and a nonprofit was paying my deposit. I was doing like a rapid rehousing program. So anyway, I'm in my hotel. So I'm in a hotel at this point. In my hotel. The day of the move, y'all. Day of the move. It was like, oh, we don't have anybody to sign a check today, so we're not going to be able to move you into your apartment today. What? I said, I don't have any money to stay anywhere else or pay for another night in this hotel room. They were like, well, can you stay in a shelter? And I'm like, can you? So at this point, I wasn't giving up because I had in my mind, I had in my belief, I knew I was moving in. I was picking up the keys. I was picking up the keys today. That's what I was doing. I was going to pick up the keys. So that small voice came in my head again and said, call nonprofit executive director. Went on Google. I love the internet. Went on Google, found his information, and next thing you know, it was like he called me. I think I emailed him. He called me. I said, yeah, they said have nobody to sign the check. And I'm like, he's like, I'm in the office. I said, well, Amanda said you couldn't sign the check today. He said, hold up, let me call you back. Or I have somebody call you back. Hour later, they said, come on, let's go. Let's meet me at the property so we can get you moved in today. There you go, an example of belief. And I knew I was moving into my apartment. I didn't care what nobody said. Somebody was going to sign that check. I embodied the energy to get into my apartment. Okay. Next thing, I was going to have this for 30 minutes, but I got so many notes and I have so much information. It's, I'm just going to share all this with you because I don't do this. This is something I do not do. I don't give information out like this. So next thing you need to do is to stay in the frequency of receiving. So you got to stay on your joy. You got to stay happy. You can't let nothing get you down. When you lose that frequency, of joy, you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking that manifestation. So you got to keep your energy up. And when you start to feel low, just ask the universe to send you the abundance of joy and abundance of love. And you just, say, universe, please send me abundance of joy and send me abundance of love. And once you do that, their frequency should raise. I also use music. Music is my thing, if I'm in the car and I'm in traffic and I'm like, I hate dealing with traffic. I have no patience for traffic. I put on some music. I do my car karaoke. Man, I know I can't sing for shit, but I tell you, I be blowing in my car. So you can also use music for, I can't think straight, for raising your vibe and keeping your vibe up. Also, you need to realign as well. What I mean by realign is get in the mode of gratitude, being thankful for what you have. I'm so thankful for my apartment, guys. I'm on the 3rd year. I've just signed my 3rd lease last month for my apartment that I manifested. And, y'all probably see my walls are plain. I hadn't had time to go decorate because you know what? I said I'm not going to really decorate because they charge for holes. When you drill holes in this apartment, if you move out, they would charge you for that. And I'm like, no, that's okay. I'll figure that out. And I can't hang a picture to save my life. So I said, when I manifest my house, I'm going to get somebody to come in and I'm going to buy a whole bunch of artwork. And I'm just going to, my house is going to be, it's going to be like an MTV Cribs when I get done with it. So realignment, let's talk about that. In order to attract some juicy goodness, you want to have that mindset of gratitude, and that keeps you in a line to attract more good to you as well. Again, when you want something that carries the energy of lack, you don't want to do that. You don't want to carry that energy of lack when you're manifesting. So basically, definitely keep yourself in that mindset. Again, it comes to the mind. Keep your, in that mindset of already having it, doing the things that you would do when you have it. And then you take that inspired action. And inspired action is that thought or that idea or somebody showing up to lead your way, to guide you. So basically that's what you do. Oh Lord, I am tripping out. I have never given this much information out. So that's that. You know, again, kind of steer clear from that resistance. Again, the resistance. You know, that resistance comes from the subconscious mind of what's safe for you. And you know, I'm gonna mention this. I'm gonna mention it from a business standpoint. And you know, I had to take a step back from a group, and because the group was giving me static in my head. I'm just gonna keep it real. I was getting a lot of static. It was just a lot of confusion and static, and it was messing with my ability to manifest. I'm highly sensitive. I'm an empath. I pick up on energies. I just pick up on energies really hard, and I absorb, and I have to work on that for myself. So, from a business standpoint, let's look at having a business. When you manifest your business, you have to be in the mindset to keep your business. That's why I said wealth. So you have to keep that frequency, you have to keep that vibe, and you have to keep feeding your subconscious mind to reprogram it. Some of these coaches out there do not, I'm not saying all, I'm saying some, they do not teach you mindset. They don't teach you how to bring it and bring your business to a point where you can keep your business. They only teach you what they feel that you're paying for. So I wanted to bring that up because that came up. And I was getting a lot of resistance. It was just a lot of resistance. It just wasn't meshing well with me. It wasn't meshing well with my brain. It wasn't meshing with my conscious brain. My conscious brain is very analytical. It was not adding up. It was not making sense to me. So once I took a step back, things became clear. So that's what I mean, you know, we all self-sabotage and we all resist growth. And things were just happening around me. And everything became uncomfortable. I was emotional. Things started happening. Things just was not meshing well. You know, a good way to really keep the law of attraction for working for you is keeping your vibe as high as possible. As high as possible. So I would suggest to you, in order to do that, take 10 to 15 minutes a day to do something you enjoy. I mean, you can go watch funny videos. Me, I go put my headphones on and dance. Well, I really can't dance because I have a sprained ankle. I actually got ice on it right now. You know, watching funny YouTube videos. It's a YouTube video I go to is Kenny Beats and Zach Fox. They're making a beat. Zach gets in the booth. He's freestyle rapping. Then he pulls his pants down. He's rapping for 8 minutes. And the shit was hilarious. I mean, I'm just laughing my butt off. And so when I'm really feeling down, I will put that stupid video on because it is just that funny. So basically keeping your vibe high. So I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to give you some keywords to use when you want to keywords to start off your affirmations with. So basically, first of all, decide. You know, make that decision. Just make that decision. Be exactly clear on what you want. You need to be very clear on what you want from the universe to manifest. You know, manifesting your desired reality is nothing but a coincidence. And again, when you manifest your reality, it does not go from current thought. It goes from previous thought. So if you're putting the positive thought into play, guarantee you your life will change. You know, also have a vision. Have a vision of where you want to go. You know, how you want your life to play out. Visualization. You can start visualizing how you want your life to be. Start putting in place the things on how you want it to go. Start by using symbols. You know, like if you want a new house, I'll probably go start buying some new dishes. Where I'm gonna put those dishes, I don't know, but I'm gonna buy me some china. I lost my china. I had china. I had a whole bunch of stuff. I lost my designer clothes. So I'm gonna start buying things that is a symbol of me being that millionaire. I'm not there yet. I'm close, but I'm gonna start buying those things as symbols so I can look at them as a reminder. I'm gonna start doing those things as if I'm already in there. Again, make sure you have that strong desire. You can't be you can't be messing with the universe, because the universe will be like, you know what, you confused. I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what I think you want. Just like I wanted that day off. He's like, okay, I'm gonna give you a day off. It wasn't in the most perfect way. I ended up having to slip and fall. But he's like, okay, you got your days off. So make sure your intention is clear. You have to, again, I'm gonna get back on belief. You have to have an infallible belief. You have to believe it to be true. That's one of the major keys to manifesting, is believing it, believing that it's true. And then the fact that you just said, okay, it's true. I believe. You surrender. You have an acceptance that it's already done. It is done. Finito. It's done. And then start listening to that intuition to take that aligned action. Okay, so I went through all my notes almost. Now, there is the I am. I am is very powerful because the universe is inside you. It's not outside you, as God is not outside you as religion teaches. It is totally inside you. You are the co-creators of the universe, especially women. We co-create from our ovaries and our womb. Men cannot live without us because we're the main creators on this earth. Even though they treat us as we're secondary, but we're not. So, in my notes on I am. So basically, when you say affirmations, you say, I am worthy of success, love, fame, however. That's how you use I am. Never use I want. It comes from a place of lack. You can also say, also you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. So you can say as an affirmation, I love myself. I believe in myself. You can say those as an affirmation as well. And you can say those, words have power, especially when you say them out loud. So things that you desire, you need to say them out loud so that vibration can carry. Is anything making sense? I hope so. So I'm going to conclude this class. If you would like to work with me, I can really get you to the point where you're manifesting out of thin air. There are techniques to use and timings to use these techniques. You can actually book a discovery call with me, and I'm actually going to post the link below to book a call with me, and we can see how I can, help you in your goals of manifesting. I have posted my link below. I'm going to close this out, and I'll say thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, um, I also have a YouTube channel. I was going to leave without putting that in. I'm going to type that in the comments as well. I have more videos and tips that you can use on YouTube. And I'm going to put that in there too before I say goodbye. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining in. And I will see you soon, as soon as I post this here. So definitely, if you want to discuss things further and on how you want to, um, you know, hone into your manifestation skills, definitely, you can private message me. You can definitely reach out to me. Um, any way you feel fit. I have the link below as far as how you can reach out. And I'm really trying to figure out how I can end this video because I'm not the one for um, these lives here. I am new to doing lives, and I will see you soon. Bye.